friends, and welcome to this edition of the latest edition. And this fortnight's edition, number 729, is the vendor edition, the annual vendor edition. And it's called Stories from the Street, Straight from the Art. So I like that pun, and it's all about, as you could probably tell from the pun there and the cover, with it being a frame and all paint, it's all about vendors who are creative. So that's pretty cool. Let's get into it. So yes, 729, and I do really like how they've done this border, that it looks like it's like a framed painting, so that's really cool. So yes, 729, and yeah, that's really cool. Also, one thing that I want to also briefly mention is that I bring up every now and then when talking to people on the train that buy, like when they buy on the train or tram or wherever, is that sometimes people can't get to the city, but they want to buy the issue regularly. I recommend this here, and it's in every edition. You can become a subscriber. Yeah, I'll go into more detail on that in another video. But yeah, if you're keen on, if you don't come to the city very often, and you're keen on getting the big issue, getting the subscription is always a good idea. So anyway, back to this edition. We've also, one thing that I've been having a look at is the fact that you've got the, which I'll go in a minute, is you've got letters to the younger self by other vendors, which is good. This week's Meet Your Vendor is Michael, and you'll find him at Pulteney Street. I don't know if I've said that right, in Adelaide. So yeah, if you're in Adelaide, go say hello to Michael, and yeah, go buy some mags, and if he's got any calendars, buy a calendar. Yeah, we've also got so yeah, just street sheets as usual. Yeah. And usual hearsay in this one, and the 20 questions as per usual. We've got an article here about, from Frankie Carroll, who has written an article about the Black Saturday fires for a few years ago. So that's very interesting. I actually met her cousin actually on the tram a couple of days ago, so that was lovely. Her and her daughter were off to NGV in Melbourne here, and yeah, I hope they had if you guys are watching this, I hope you had a lovely day, and I hope you're enjoying the read. So here we go, letter to the younger selves from vendors. So starting off, we've got Glenn from Sydney. We've got Ruth from Adelaide. I think she was on the calendar, not the calendar. If I'm not mistaken, Ruth was on the cover of the vendor thank yous a couple of years ago, if my memory's correct. But yeah. Then we've got Jason. So he sells in Brisbane. I got confused a bit there because I saw Adelaide. So corner of Creek Street and Adelaide Street. So Brisbane. So yep. All good. And then Lionel. Lionel, he's from Melbourne. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I was actually read this one. This is actually one that I did read, and yeah, I got a little bit teary for it, but for him. So yeah, that one was a good read, definitely a good read. Well, they're all good reads. So here what I was saying before about the artworks with the vendors. We've got Sarah from Perth, who's done acrylic paint and dot pens on canvas, and this one's my favourite. Maybe I'm biased because I like street art, but Amos from Brisbane, who's done spray paint on canvas. So all these are just talking about what they've done in inspo and all that sort of stuff. So we've got Tony from Perth with coloured pencils on paper. I like that dog. And then we've got Lynn from Newcastle. That's a very nice picture. I wish I could paint like that, but my artistic talent's non-existent. So acrylic paint and paper and a sun catcher. Ooh. On canvas, that's pretty cool. And then we've got Daniel from Adelaide, acrylic paint on canvas. They reckon there should be like a big issue vendor art gallery, I reckon, that tours, I reckon. That'd be so cool. Anyway, Catherine from Sydney, who's done an acrylic painting on canvas. I really like that picture. And Robert from Perth is texture on canvas. I miss my happy place. I like that. And then there you go. And then we've got some other articles in here. Definitely a lot of good reading here, so that's good. And we've got film reviews, small screen reviews, music reviews and book reviews as per usual. I actually haven't had a good read of this article yet, but it looks like an interesting read. Yeah, get on board. And this is the recipe for this fortnight is brown poles. It looks I reckon it looks really interesting. Looks like it's no bake. Oh no, it is baking. But no, looks like it's pretty easy to make. So only a few ingredients. That's good. They look good. They look yum. And of course we've got, puzzles and usual comic. And today, this fortnight's Ozzity is, sorry about the glare, the Nutbush. I certainly remember doing that at school, learning it at school. But yeah, don't forget we've still got some vendors that have still got the calendar out. I know I've got 3 left at the moment. With the calendars, for me, I've got 3 left at the moment, and I won't be buying any more after that. So get on board. There's still $20. Get on board, and yeah, that's your current edition. Stay rad.